Yo, what's up tankers, and welcome back to the club. In this video I will be talking about the Titan Charioteer, the new tier 8 collector hybrid nation tank destroyer. Well, this tank reminds us a lot to the Tech 3 American TD, the normal Charioteer. What is it? I mean British, sorry about that, the British one. Yep, here we go. Looks also very similar, yeah, but the difference is that the Titan Charioteer got much more armor, and for that a bit less of TPM. So if you have a look in point of armor, 147 of average armor, and the Charioteer got only 50, so actually basically the Charioteer got no armor at all. That's yeah, the Titan Charioteer is just a modified version of our Tech 3 Charioteer, having really much more armor. I'm gonna show you also on the battlefield, and with the armor inspector that we can block a lot of damage with this tank. I don't share the same opinion like other YouTubers saying that this tank got no armor at all. Nope, this tank got armor if we know how to get it. On flat ground, yes, but if angled on hull down spots using the 10 degrees of depression, we can really block a lot of damage with this vehicle, and that's what I'm going to show you later. So we still can buy this tank from the Titan Charioteer containers. I got this tank after opening 8 crates, so I hope that you will be lucky like me and you will get this tank from the first 10 crates. If not, it's gonna be a struggle. You will need how much charms to get this tank? Let's have a look. Exactly 30 charms. That's gonna be expensive, but is it worth it to go with this tank or not? That I'm going to show you here in this video. So I'm using a gun rammer, and with that we have 2.4k of TPM. Doesn't sound a lot for a TD to ATD, but this DPM is calculated only from using AP shells, the normal shells. We got also hash shells on this tank and HE shells, and if we use hash shells or HE shells with this tank, especially hash shells, we got with them a good penetration. We can go up to 525 of damage, and with that we can maximize our DPM. All we need to know for that is which are the weak spots of each enemy tank, and when and where I can use my hash shells to do more damage. And with that we can maybe go for, I don't know, 3k TPM or whatever. Go for the supercharger to not lose penetration from distance. We're gonna play a lot from distance with this tank. Refined gun, of course, for better accuracy. Improved modules, enhanced armor to maximize our armor. We still have armor on this vehicle, don't forget it, guys. That's why it's called Titan Charioteer. Camouflage net, and with that we have an insane concealment while not moving. 66% of concealment. That's really very sneaky. Engine accelerator and high-end consumables. I'm going for, of course, for more speed, the improved fuel, and with that we will have 38 km per hour of average speed, and we can go up to 50 km per hour of top speed with this vehicle. Field rations and tint food to have more TPM and more view range, but the view range, it really doesn't matter. We are playing here with the TD. Very important, go for the dynamic armor system. Trust me, guys, this helped me to go out from critical situations. If I'm rushing on somebody, I want to finish him, and I'm gonna anyway take a shot, I activate this, the dynamic armor, and I will receive less damage from any shell. 10% less damage for 22 seconds. So that will, yeah, save your life sometimes if you are in some critical situations. Adrenaline and a multi-purpose restoration pack. So I played with this tanks 61 battles, going for 60% win rate, so numbers don't lie, it's a solid good win rate, and going for 1.5k of damage. So we can really do very good with this tank and have a high win rate with it and win a lot of battles if correctly plays, if we know how to play with it. And that's what I will be trying to show you here after inspecting the armor of this tank. So we have 360 of average damage. The penetration is okay, is not bad. All we need to know is where to use hash shells and when to use AP shells or where to use HE shells. With HE shells we can do the most of the damage, but with HE shells we have the less penetration. So it's just matter of skills and experience, and then we will know in any situation or in which situation you should know you should use which shell. So far so good. We talked actually about everything. Now let's check out the armor of this tank and then jump straight to the battlefield to show you how to drive this vehicle. So here we go. This is the armor of this tank on flat ground. I play it always if I see my team is going medium side, I go with the medium side. So here against a tier 8 medium side without enhanced armor, and now I will switch to enhanced armor, and then it's gonna be look like this. If you are really very angling or showing your front turret to the enemy on flat ground, even on flat ground we still can block some damage, but the hull of course is very easy to penetrate. And here we got 172 and there 243, but we are not going to play like that with this tank. All we need to do is to go hull down spot. That means use your 10 degrees. Here we go. 10 degrees. And go completely down like this. Like we're going to sneak your shots, okay? And then we will have that 199 of millimeter of armor. Here we got 200. Look at this on that gun, 207. Okay. 268 there. So it's red. If the enemy use here premium shells, it's gonna be, of course, not that effective. Our hull down playing here, but let's say that not every enemy tank got premium shells, and with that, we can block some damage if we are hull down with this vehicle. Against tier 7s, for example, also as well, let's have a look. If they use premium shells, we can block some damage. So we are pretty OP in point of turret and point of blocking damage playing against tier 7 and 8s mediums and lights. They will struggle a lot to block or to penetrate our turret, and actually that's it. Don't risk it, for example, against tier 8 heavies. They will penetrate us anyway, whatever, even already with normal shells. So then we have to play sneaky, a normal TD play style from distance, try not to be spotted. But if you go medium side and you're trying to fight against the mediums, help your mediums, because we have the speed with this tank, we have mobility, we have a turret we can rotate, and we have also a fast bullet time using adrenaline. We can there really be a trouble and a problem for the mediums and lights, and we can support a lot our mediums. That's how I'm playing with it. Don't expect to be invincible with this turret, but we can block some damage with it. And as I told you, only against tier 7 and 8 mediums and lights. The rest will penetrate you. Tier 8 heavies, tier 9 heavies, yeah, it's gonna be so easy for them. And of course TDs, even tier 9, don't risk it against tier 9 mediums, because they will also very easy penetrate us if they will use premium shells. But here in this case, for example, the T-54, a tier 9 medium with normal shells, he's not able to penetrate us. So yeah, we can risk it, we can block a damage, especially against mediums and lights, especially against tier 7 and 8, but against tier 7, also again tier 7 heavies, we can also block some damage. Let's have a look here. For example, let's take the KB3. All right, so against tier 7 heavies we still also can block some damage, or we can block damage if we are going hull down. Okay, look at this, we still can block damage. So against tier 7 heavies, tier 7, 8 and even sometimes 9 mediums and lights, we can play hull down, we can block some damage. Against tier 8, 9 heavies and TDs, and even tier 7 TDs, because they have also good penetration, don't risk it and don't expect to block damage if we are hull down. That's what I wanted to say, that we should keep it in mind. And now let's jump to the battlefield and see what can we do with this vehicle. Let's go. So first battle in mines, and I'm going already here to my hull down spot to see what can we do here. I will be trying to use our insane gun flexibility, 10 degrees of gun flexibility, penetrating the STA1 with my hash shell. Again, hash shell hitting the cupola of his turret, 2 hash shell shots going for 867 of damage. So always keep your hash shell reloaded. If you see you cannot pen or you're gonna do only splash damage, maybe switch very fast to your AP shell. Maybe you can penetrate. If not, switch very fast again to your hash shell or HE shell to do the maximum of damage. And if you can penetrate, which can happen with you while playing with this tank with your AP shells, because we don't have the best penetration, so just use a hash shell and do, I don't know, 150 or 200 of damage, better than doing no damage at all and bouncing your shot. So as we can see there, I'm playing here pretty aggressive. I'm going frontline with my tank destroyer, risking a lot, because it's gonna be really very sad with this tank if you are going to play it backline without risking anything. This tank got a lot of potential, alright, and we should use this potential to do a lot of damage. Here we go, shot blocked by the Burrasque, a tier 8 medium tank. He wasn't able to penetrate me from the front because he fired on my turret. So, and that's a proof again that we can really block some damage. And look at this, I have such an insane mobility that I can chase a medium tank and even keep doing damage on him. Okay, so this tank is made to be played aggressive but wisely at the same time. So now the Burrasque is hiding behind the AT-15. Now I will try to go out and finish him. Here we go, twice, and let's get now some free shots on the AT-15. I deserve it in this battle. That was a nice performance. 450 damage here with our hash shell, and then here we can see that we can do actually more than that official on paper 340 damage. We can deal actually 450 up to 500 up to 580 of damage per shot if we use our HE shells. Okay, that was an ace tank, a mastery badge for only 3k damage. I mean, this tank is still new and that's why it's right now easy to ace it. That was also here one of my first battles with this vehicle. The next situation gonna be here in Yamato Harbor, and let's have a look at the minimap. I'm actually right now, right here, the only one going medium side. All the rest of my team and the enemy tanks are heavy side or on the middle of the map. So I will be playing here very sneaky from distance, and that's why I picked up also for you this battle to show you another playstyle with this tank, which is flanking from distance from the side and deal huge damage, surprising the enemy. Thanks to our mobility and high alpha damage, we can do this with this vehicle. It's really a special TD, a TD with a nice frontal turret, a TD with a turret we can rotate 360 degrees, a TD with an insane mobility and a fast reload time. Yeah, it's, in my opinion, this tank is for his class as a tank destroyer is really pretty good. All we need to know is how to play with it, and that's it. I mean, a tank destroyer also with 10 degrees of gun depression, that's just really insane. Progetto, here we go.
Enemy armor is
That hash shell, shot blocked, okay, 400 damage, here blocked with our turret. Again, shot blocked, a tier 8 medium, the Progetto, with actually good penetration, wasn't able to penetrate us. The Progetto got actually more than 200mm of penetration, and we still blocked that shot. So it's really a trollish frontal turret, a trollish armor. On stats, officially this tank got only 200mm of armor, but we can still block damage from, I don't know, like we saw in the beginning of the battle. We can still block damage from the Kampfpanzer 70, 400 damage blocked, or we still can block damage from the Progetto 46, which have actually 200, I don't know, 20 of average penetration, with premium shells up to 200, I don't know, 60 of penetration. We still can block some damage with it, and that's why I really say it again, this tank got actually a lot of armor if we are hull down, if we are showing our turret to the enemy in a hull down spot, angling. Yeah, we can really block a lot of damage. And and I made the experience with that in my 60 battles that blocking damage it's really not rare while playing with this vehicle, but especially if we are in a hull down spot showing only our frontal turret. Now let's finish the type. 68 with a hash shell going for 418 of damage with one shot. I mean, that slap hurts a lot. And again, a nice showcase here, a different playstyle than the first battle, more sneaky here, and with that going for 2.2k of damage and 4 enemy tanks destroyed and blocking 640 of damage. Last but least, this battle here in New Bay. That was my first shot on that M48A2 Räumpanzer. I'm taking a lot of damage here, that's why I decided to fall back and to play more sneaky. I'm waiting now for the Räumpanzer again. Here we go with my AP shell going for 350 of damage. Now I'm spotted, gotta be more careful actually. So, and in this battle, I will be showcasing you also, let's say, the backline playstyle with this tank as actually a regular TD, what every TD should do. Play it backline, hiding, and firing burst shots from distance. I mean, every playstyle is really possible playing with this vehicle. So now I need to hide because the Tiger II is pushing on me, but I somehow managed to penetrate him again with a hash shell. The IS-2, no, I can't get him. So gotta keep my eyes on that Tiger II. At the same time, I'm thinking about rushing on that M48A2 Räumpanzer. So I'm in a very tricky situation here right now. But as always, trying not to be spotted and try to surprise the enemy with my high alpha damage. So now I'm not spotted, I'm just waiting for the right moment when I should poke and when I should try to hit the enemy. And now here we go, a surprise shot on that Räumpanzer. So we are already 5 versus 4, the enemy team is leading, but we still can win this battle. So 4 versus 4 now. I will try to finish the IS-2 if possible. Always try to finish the low HP tanks, and with that you will be outnumbering the enemy team with firing only one shot on the low HP tank. So the Chimera is there, and here we go. It was so close to get him with a hash shell, and with that also destroying him, but RNG said nope, not this time. The Tiger II, here we go. He missed his shot, me too. 2 bots playing. And yeah, so all I need to do now is to stay alive and try not to get destroyed and just sneak my last shots to make sure to win this battle. Here we go. Always surprise the enemy, the IS-2. I got the opportunity to finish him, but maybe the STA-1 will do it, or I will do it. Let's see. I will be waiting for him right here. And here we go. Boom! Surprise! So that's how we should play with this tank, or how we can play with this tank also as well if you are low HP. Very sneaky, like a regular TD from distance. But we can do much more with this vehicle, as I showed you yeah, in the first 2 battles. So now it's a matter of patience. Stay patient. Here we go, another hash shell on that ISU. And maybe I can finish the Chimera. Nope. So my teammates, they are full HP. I don't know what they are doing. And I will say here now, I have a chance to one-shot the ISU now with a hash shell, and boom! Oh, that was so close. That was really so close. The Chimera is pushing on me, and the ISU... Okay, the Chimera. 1, 2, 3, and goodbye. Alright, so, not with me, mate. And my teammate finished the ISU, the Charioteer. Might win, bro, but I got more armor. So, I think now with those 3 battles, with those 3 situations, I resumed everything about this vehicle, how we should play with it in different situations. We saw it all, the high alpha damage, the nice mobility, the nice gun depression, the nice frontal armor, frontal turret, what we can do all. In every battle I blocked some damage, so this tank, I say and insist I will say this tank got a nice frontal armor, but only we should know where to use it, like I told you while inspecting the armor of this tank with the armor inspector. That's it for this video, guys. I hope now I answered all your questions about the Titan Charioteer, if this tank fits your playstyle or not, if you should go for this tank or not. It's all up to you now. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, and see you soon in the next video, guys. Bye bye.